Building on what I said in the previous video, to many people, Margaret Sanger appears to be a symbol of evil, you know? And I think one thing they've got to look at is what she was reacting to. What was it that formed her views? She had worked as a nurse in slum areas, and she saw impoverished women having baby after baby after baby after baby, getting worn out with childbearing, often having children that they could not adequately feed and clothe, having children who died of diseases very young. And she saw, and when you see that, then it is going to automatically occur to you that we need to have control over pregnancy. Now, the obvious answer is, well, you stop having sex. How many husbands, the fact is, the problem really is men. Very few men, especially if they are married, are willing to live celibate. I mean, these days it's hard to get a bachelor to be celibate. But in those days, a married man was just not going to stop having sex with his wife. And if he continues having sex with his wife, very often she would end up dead because of, just getting worn out with childbearing. Or they would end up with, again, children they can't feed, can't clothe, and, can't get adequate medical treatment for it, who might die young or live in very, bad circumstances. In addition, Margaret Sanger also came across a lot of women who did try to control their reproduction. Many of them had very, very large families, and they just couldn't do it again. And they butchered themselves or paid somebody else to butcher them through illegal abortions. This is the sort of thing she was reacting toward. This is the sort of thing that made her want to get control over birth. Okay? And this is the sort of thing that made her want to help women who were, to a large extent oppressed and miserable because they were getting pregnant when they could not possibly afford to take care of the child, getting pregnant every year, not getting adequate medical treatment, and, those sorts of things. That's what she was reacting to. Okay, and at least give her credit for that. At least take that into consideration. I hope you like hearing that. Bye.